Today's date is May 10th, 2026, and the time is, I'd say about 20 to 8 in the morning. I'll put it that way. All right. Criminals that do the opposite of law, which means like the opposite of our freedoms and rights, the opposite of amendments, therefore, after their freedom and rights are law, they're the foundation of the law of this nation. Crime does not pay. Flat out. I'll give you an example of why and how between a family member of the only accountant Al Capone ever gave the opportunity never to anyone else of, which is my great uncle type thing or whatever when Al Capone wasn't alive. He died in the Florida Keys with only about $160,000 or $180,000. His property was only about $200,000 or $250,000, and that was the only accountant Al Capone ever trusted. And you're trying to say crime pays? Well, me law-abiding, but anyways, me law-abiding compared to my uncle being the only accountant Al Capone ever trusted, which had no money when he passed on, and I think it was 84 when he died in the Florida Keys. No property value besides $250,000. That ain't being paid compared to Trump in his first term making Zuckerberg of Facebook out of his personal pocketbook pay me $130 million, which I said no, I don't want the money. Give it to the poor to help feed them. So any lawyer that wanted take it and make sure the taxes get paid properly, money gets put with them that was what they need, and to feed the poor. The rest of it, which would be just slightly over $100 million. That was just a few years back after Trump's first term, and it went into Biden's, and then Trump's now in office again. Okay, well, hey, that doesn't sound like that sounds different. Me law-abiding, I'll give that away to help feed the poor, being paid, in other words, right out of Zuckerberg's own pocketbook for stealing Facebook idea from me, and him, my great uncle, being the only accountant ever for Al Capone, who's a criminal, not being paid. Dying in Florida Keys, 84, 86. Crime does not pay. Toot-a-loo.